Hey everybody, Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. How you all doing? I'm doing real good. I wanted to pop in and do a video about protecting your peace. This is so important. Before I get started, let's go. I'm right back with you. Why is this so important? I wrote down some notes, of course. Protecting your peace, it is so important because when you don't have peace, this is stress. Stress can really do a number on your body. And the more you talk to people, you will see that they're not protecting their peace because they're trying to please others. It can be an adult child that's really weighing heavy on their parent and they're stressing their parent out. It really saddens me to see elderly parents really bogged down by the worries of their adult children, or sometimes it's the reverse. An older parent really putting pressure on the adult child, and it can really stress people out. A lot of times the oldest feel obligated to do whatever they need to do for their parent. And I'm not saying don't take care of your parent. Hey, I took care of mine. But you have to know when to say, no, I don't have the room to do that. Or I was already planning on making dinner and be with my family today. Or I know for me, I could speak on this. When I was in grad school, I think I probably lost a couple of friends over that because I didn't have money. I had to do my internship. I had to drive Uber sometimes. I worked like 30 hours just trying to keep everything together. Towards the end, the last few months of grad school, I was having some financial difficulties. So you got to learn when it comes to protecting your peace, you have to do what you have to do for you. And at that point, for me, it was all bets off. I couldn't travel with people and do these different things because I signed the line for those student loans. So I had to make good on that grad degree. And being a little bit of an older student, I didn't have time for a do-over. So protecting your peace means putting yourself first, even when people may not understand. You all got to understand this. You can do everything right for people and they still will complain. It's never going to be enough. So you must put yourself first. You're not going to win a popularity contest. They're going to call you mean. You're going to get called selfish, but you're going to be at peace. And that means your health will be in good shape. It's only 24 hours in a day. We need to sleep, what, 6 to 8 hours? I don't get 8. So I got a bad glare today off of these glasses. So I can't even put them on. That was just horrible. But yeah. Okay. So protecting your peace. Why is this important? It is crucial for managing stress. It is crucial for making good decisions when you protect your peace. You are prioritizing your mental health. You are setting boundaries. You are, I cannot read this, managing negative influences. And that's another thing. If you come home and you run to the news every day and watch the news in the morning, you're watching the news in the afternoon, and you're watching it again at night, that is not maintaining your peace. Because one thing we know for sure, they're going to say the same stuff every hour. And they're not going to talk about positive stuff. I just saw my Chicago Bulls. They did a shopping spree for some kids for Christmas. I don't even see that on the news. I don't watch the news, but I'm pretty sure it's not on the news. The reason I found out, I was watching the Bulls and they showed a couple of our players doing that. They just said Rihanna and her boyfriend gave back to kids in Harlem. Probably not going to see that on the news. You'll see something negative. So that's why we have to protect our peace. Sometimes some people, they're a little bit on the toxic side. And I listen and I watch. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I have my moments, you all. I trust me, I do. But it's only so much negativity I could listen to. And sorry, you all, had a call coming through. I don't know. I don't even know where it cut off. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know where it's gonna jump in at. We have to remember this. That's where I'm going to start at. Oh, Lord. Dang, God, I lost my train of thought. So, whatever we have to remember, just remember. I know I was talking about toxic people. And let me just say what I'm going to say about me. One thing I do is I try to work on my mind. And that's what I was going to say. We have to remember this. We already have negative thoughts on our own. I know, God knows I can. Let me not get any sleep and my anxiety is high. You start thinking some crazy stuff. Does that happen to you all? Even when you're real tired, your thoughts are not going to be good because you're tired. So the mind, it plays tricks on you. This is why some people end up in trouble from drugs or drinking because the mind is altered and these thoughts are going to start going to the left. They're not going to go positive. You drunk. Oh, I got positive thoughts. You've been doing drugs. Oh, I feel great. No, you're going to go to the dark side. And lack of sleep is equivalent to being like drunk. So be careful with toxic people because they are going to bring their energy to you and dump on you. And next thing you know, you are in the rabbit hole. And like I was looking at a couple of things on Quora, people were talking about how to maintain their peace. And one lady said she had surgery and her family members expected her to be at the hospital the next week after her surgery. I'm just showing you how people are. They don't care nothing about you. And I never forget this happened. Somebody died in my family friend circle, and I could not make it to his funeral. And next thing you know, his family members like, "Oh, we were looking for you." I had just had chemotherapy for cancer, and I was very weak. I could not make it to the funeral. But I just noticed people don't care. They don't care, you all. You must remember this. People do not care about you. I'm not saying nobody cares and all that, but when it comes to you, they're not going to care about you like you care about you. You have to put yourself first. And remember that people want you to do what they want you to do. And when you don't do it, they're mad, they're upset, you're selfish. How could you? I thought you was going to show up. People are not going to make it to everything. I don't make it to quite a few things. And like I try to tell people, I just started a practice before that. The business has been busy. So when you grow your business, you gotta service those clients. And that means for me missing some things. I've been trying to put out a newsletter for like a week and a half. And I still have to add maybe 4 to 6 more contacts in there to get that newsletter out. But I just be so busy. And I hate to keep talking about that because it's not really not protecting my peace when I'm overly busy. It's really stressing me out at times. So that's why today I did a self-care evening and I just relaxed. And that's why I was able to do this video. Also on Quora, this other lady was saying she have a husband that just creates arguments for no reason. That's another thing. If you're in a toxic relationship or a negative relationship, you could be meditating, journaling, really trying to pray and get yourself together. But if your partner or your significant other is drama, then that's canceling out all of your hard work. I've been in stuff like that. And that's why for me, before I get into a new relationship, I rather make sure that guy, and there was no 100% proof way, but I rather make sure we are aligned and he is peaceful and I am peaceful. I just can't do the drama and negativity. We got a lot of negativity in this world if you choose to go that way, but no need of partnering up with someone that's going to bring you down. But if you notice, a lot of people that don't have peace is not really their own stuff. It's an outsider. It's a family member pulling on them, or they're going above and beyond for someone who doesn't appreciate it. So, boundaries. You got to know when to say, no, this is not comfortable for me. No, I'm busy that day. I really appreciate the invite, but I can't make it. I know I was going to do something with somebody before, didn't hear from them. And then at the last minute, they were like, "Oh, are you still going to do it?" No, I'm actually not because I had put something else in that place, in that spot. I know I'm anal, you all, and I live by my little date book and I have everything mapped out. I'm not saying it's got to be perfect, it does not have to be, but I do try to schedule things in advance. I'm cognizant of my time. And also, most importantly, is my time, but it's also my friends' time, my family time. I don't want to impose on them and just spring something up at the last minute. You got to plan stuff. People have kids, people are married, people have businesses, they work 2 jobs. People have to take care of loved ones. So we have to be polite, kind, and respectful of others' time, and we have to also require that back. So I just wanted to pop in and do this video. It wasn't going to be long and drawn out, but try to protect your peace, especially around these holidays. It gets kind of hairy. I was hearing of some fights, unfortunately, during Thanksgiving and arguments, and it happens around Christmas time. So protect yourself. If it means you have to isolate yourself a little bit, spend a little time with some family and friends, and more time with yourself, do whatever it takes. And think about this for 2025, ways that you can really take care of yourself. Take care of your mental. Don't be ashamed, you all. Don't feel bad. Don't make apologies about putting yourself first. As we get older, I don't care if you're 30 something or 40 something, as you get older and older, you need your health to lean on. And mentally, that is how a lot of those people make it to 90 and 100. They have boundaries. My sweet friend who is 96, she had a caregiver recently, and the lady was really mean. She was really mean. She was asking her to do stuff, and the lady was like, "You in my way," and she would ask her to put something somewhere, and the lady would put it somewhere else. And my friend is 96 years old, but she called the agency and was like, please don't have her come back. Boundaries. Boundaries don't stop with age. Get your boundaries in order, and that will get you some peace. Okay, you all, drop me some comments now, and thank you for watching. Take care. Have a good night. Bye.